Hey, what's up? Welcome to another tarot energy session here. Um, just gonna get right into it and see where we end up. Let's try and opt for the higher timeline and for necessary messages that can lead us to true transformation. And let's try and increase this feeling of collaboration a little bit because I'm not doing this simply to feed my own ego. I'm doing this to learn and to actually provide some answers and to help with transformation. So um, I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna work through my my behavioral um, issues because last reading that I had, that was yesterday, there was a lot of like, I felt like maybe I was like a little bit in my shadow and a little bit too judgmental, and and I hope that I can come into this reading the cards without stepping on anyone's toes that are here, regardless of, I mean, in spite of what I am trying to do, it might not always work out that way. So, and now it's Mercury retrograde, so let's invite some of that in here, and let's just keep the communication going and be patient with it. And again, thank you so much for being here. I hope that the ones that you're tapping into, the ones that you're able to inquire about, I hope that they can come through me and um, be a supportive message for you. Okay. So what messages do we have for us right now? So we get the tower right off, and someone is looking more positively at a situation, which is good. Got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then the Nine of Cups wanted to come in there. So I'm guessing this is for someone else that you're inquiring about. Okay, maybe you want to talk about you. Okay, so so okay, so there's going to be a little bit of a disagreement here, but that's okay. Not getting what we're promised doesn't mean that we're not getting what the universe has to offer to us. So, um, yeah. I'm just gonna try to tune the energy up a little bit. I want to go straight to this one. Let's not work on these tarots right now because I'm sensing a little bit of a resistance here, discord, whatever. We need something more peachy, something that's peachy. Can I get a card for this group? Something that we want to take a look at. Someone might be 34 years old. Spirit of spring. Maybe somebody's missing spring. They want to get back to spring. Freedom, power, action. 34. The spirit of spring reminds me of when things are just flowering, when things are coming out of the ground, and when things grow. And maybe we missed that. The water spirit came to us in reverse. Emotions, memory, life force. 43. That's funny. So we got 3443. So we're in a 3333 portal and a 4444 portal here, which is luck. Spirit of spring, the sun here with the spring, and then 43, the water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. I actually do have an interesting story regarding water spirits. I actually used I think it's called SLR camera. It's like this mirror reflection camera, MRC camera or something. I don't know, but sorry, my nose. Okay. And I took a picture of this brook, this little river thing in the woods. And I had the aperture on 5.3 and I had the shutter speed on 80 something. And if your shutter speed is at like 600, which is high, then you're able to capture more of like a instant, like a more of an instant representation of what the water looks like from an eye's point of view. But if you're at the shutter speed of 60, like 1 out of 60 seconds, like the 60th of a second, then you're going to have a blurred representation of what you're taking a picture of. So I had this blurred photograph of a brook or like a little river thing in the woods in Norway, and I was just going through them on my computer, actually on the camera, a couple days later, and I saw this little water spirit with like horns like that, and it was like smiling, laughing, like with pointy, sharp teeth, and it was really cute looking. And I showed it to some of my friends, and they were like, yeah, they weren't. It was disturbing because I guess that some of the buildings from above were putting toxins into the little brook so that it made the spirits angry, or it made them more trickster-ish. I'm guessing that the purer the brook, the longer the shutter speed, the more the sun is shining, and the more that we're in the spirit of spring, of freedom, action, and power, the more that we're able to call forth and call out these divine elemental beings. So let's see if we can get one of these divine elemental beings to come in. This video is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm not going to stay here for too long. It's Mercury retrograde and I have some issues with my phone. Yeah. Oh, so we got Penelope the Dream Weaver came through, and then we have Honesty. Yes. Lunaria anno, which is moonwort, money flower, money plant. This is a very interesting being. I want you to take a good look at it. Him, her, them, they. This is very high frequency card. This is a very high frequency being. Also connected to water. I've seen them in clear quartz as well, in other people's clear quartz on Instagram, and all of a sudden he just pops out. Very high frequency. If you ever see him, tell him I said, "What's up?" And yeah, maybe get the plants. Maybe this is a call for inspiration for some of us to actually work together with him. Satin flower, moonwort, moneywort, dollar plant, balbanac, yeah, lunaria annua. It comes from, he's represented by the siliquis plants, and he's talking about um, assumptions. So we need to test our assumptions for comprehension. I've associated this with 16. That's 1. That's 7. This is page 132, which is 6, 1, 6, which is in Samoa Island. But it's talking about honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. So someone might be lying to themselves, and we might be lying to ourselves, and it's time to help ourselves to put this to the test. Yeah, there's another program coming in. So what that tells me is that when the good truth of the summer vibe that we're looking for, when the truth of our heart is trying to open up to get to the point, when the good stuff is coming to us, it's like something in our lives is shutting down. That is classic Matrix programming right there. So how do we get out of there? How do we get out of there? Maybe we should talk to the singer of Transfiguration, 11. So that's 11. That's selenite crystals. Get a bunch of selenites. Work with the Angelics. And let's see what they're saying about this. Suggest that the realization or completion of this process is just around the corner. So they're talking about a process of transcendence, of metamorphosis, transformation. And it's located just where we had the reading with the dad. So there's some paternal progress lurking in the sieve of the swan swamp here. Yes, okay. And then we have the neighboring card, which came upright. The singer of healing of the body and mind. Injuries of the spirit is being healed. Yeah, we're taking care of this. We're taking care of each other. Okay, we're gonna calm down, and we need to embrace the tower. Okay, don't run away from the tower. Don't run away from, like, if you're getting the flu, or just like embrace it. Just enjoy when God is in the neighborhood. You'll know when God is in the neighborhood. You can create these the radar for it, like a sensor. What's the opposite of deprivation? Go there. You can go to a sensory deprivation tank, and you can have the tank do the deprivation, but your spirit is the thing that's exploding when you're in the sensory deprivation tank. The sensory deprivation tank is kind of like shutting down all of your senses. The temperature is, what is it, 35 degrees Celsius, so you don't feel heat or cold. You're in this salt solution, bath water, and it's completely dark. There's no sound. There's only the ringing in your ears. There's only this expansion of your soul, and you can go in and check in with the light and just explode from there and feel like this falling sensation. You can feel like you're falling, and you can feel like you're flying. You can feel extrasensory perceptions coming online. It's like when you're doing these dark showers, you do these dark shadows. Shadow work. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about me. But I am worried about how things are coming across. Because sometimes our higher selves and our lower selves are in interaction. And sometimes our lower self comes in and says, hey, or the higher self comes in and says, hey, like yeah, selective hearing, clear audience, literally. It takes a lot of acceptance to get to a certain type of development. So let's forget about the sensory deprivation tank. We got that point. Let's accept the tower moments in our lives and turn it upright, so that we can continue to learn how to fall. Like, we're learning to fly by spiritual bypassing a lot, and we're avoiding this Seven of Wands battle, and we're avoiding something is making us happy. There's an avoidance happening that's making you happy, and I'm not going to take that avoidance away from you. If you want to avoid certain things that in order to make you happy, go for it. I'm not here to judge you right now. I'm simply here to work with Penelope the Dream Weaver and talk about inspiration and visions and magical dreams. So yeah, this is also Penelope. She comes in and she gets bored when we don't pay attention to our dreams. So let's say you wake up, you don't remember anything, and you don't go there. You don't, like, I had a dream tonight where I was witnessing a lioness, a Leo, not a Leo, but an actual lioness, a lion, female lion, feline lioness. And I was wondering, like, is she going to eat this antelope or this other animal? And I could see, like, the lioness were, like, going with just biting, and just, but it didn't, I didn't get this feeling of, like, she's going to eat or kill. I thought that was happening. Or maybe she was doing it very patiently. She was like, I got you down. Now I'm gonna kill you. It was very intense for me because I was like trying to understand, and hanging out with them. And hanging out with lions also entails accepting that they're killers. So yeah, it's an interesting topic, sure, for sure. For sure an interesting topic. I'm gonna try and figure out this posture thing because okay. Seek visions and inspiration. Pay special attention to unsought inspirations at this time. So manage your inspirations, manage your impressions, manage your inspiration, manage what's coming in by increasing elemental collaboration. And it's funny that this transformational thing came in reverse. It's still transformation. It's still like you're still transforming. You're still learning to fly. You're still learning to fly. But at some point, we have to, learn how to land as well, and ground the information coming in, and accept transformation. Accept the reality of the surgical poison in this life. Okay. I'm also getting that there's like this Caducean energy came back up with the double helix, golden cobra snakes coming up, the winged lion. So maybe you're experiencing cosmic refusal from your environment, and in turn you're not allowing yourself to have cosmic energies come in, coming. Maybe someone is like, come here, because now we're getting to the point of like a truth bomb coming in, and then there are distractions. Like I can like feel it, like someone is ready to like text you, message you. This is a quantum field, yo. Manage your quantum field, set up your grid, learn how to like administrate the people, the energies. Like you're in a restaurant, you're talking to someone, and the topic is getting more and more intense, and something in the kitchen just smashes to the floor, it breaks, or some of the other guests are doing photobombing and laughing, and like they're really going crazy, and everyone around you, like at the dinner table in the restaurant, they're also like, yeah, come on, focus, come on, thank you. So the point is, there's no such thing as distractions. You're a sovereign being, and the sooner that you get into this sovereign being type understanding, the better. The better it is for you, for your level of acuteness, for your level of discernment, for your level of clarity, for you to experience aha moments and epiphanies. Do not shut down phenomena. Do not shut down phenomena. Learn from your mistakes. This is for you. This is a call for you to get into your happiness, get into your luck, get into this learning from your mistakes, get into the Sphinx, talk to the feminine. Um, you know, I'm hearing lavish the feminine, embroid the feminine, decorate the feminine. Um, feel the splendor in this divine union of masculine and feminine within you, and just revel in it, just feel it, accept it. More acceptance for the feminine, more acceptance for learning the lessons, more acceptance for the divine masculine as well, for those of you guys who are masculines, accepting that and just really getting into this appreciation for the winged lions, for the cosmic energies, for the light blue beings who are flying on white lions with wings, and all of this like higher Neptunian octave stuff. That's 12th house healing, that's Neptunian healing, that's Piscean healing, that's universal love, forgiveness, understanding how to forgive, investigating, going into the forgiveness, and like releasing, getting to the point of enough clarity to release. And also be aware that in this world, when you do this work, when it comes to this level of fantasy and imagination that I'm talking about right now, we're dealing with, yeah, like we're calling in, okay, people from our past, so someone from your past is going to come in, okay, and they're going to show you a posh version of themselves. They're going to show you their rainbow frequency potential. They're going to show you the upper echelon of Neptune, because it's about potential. It's about other dimensions. It's about this reality of the daydreaming. It's okay to be perceived as someone who's a little bit airy, who's a little bit ungrounded, who's from another world, from another galaxy, it's okay. But I do also urge you to ground and to learn from the mistakes and start to attract necessary lessons and get real with the heartbreak, and keep contemplating what you're doing and what you're working with. And I'm just gonna create some more space for this here now. We're in collaboration. Remember that. Remember that we're Fame is what fame does. Remember that, Harry. Okay. What's this? What's the spell he's using? Pisky, pesky. Oh, something like that horrible wizard in Harry Potter. That's not me. I don't know who that is, but that's not me. And the world keeps crashing down on me. Where do I stand? Stand. Oh, yeah. We're just creating more and more space. Hold on. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Just hold on, we're going home. Yeah, yeah. I got my eyes on you. Everything that I need. Good love and emotion. Endlessly. I got my eyes on you. Okay. That was quick. Yeah, patience, patience, getting to the good feelings. You know, you can move the energies, you can ground, you can do some, you can labor, you can contemplate your work, you can get into, you can be. Got the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is like this slow to anger. So it's like careful not to flip out, I guess. Careful, careful with your emotions so that you don't get, that there's power here. Yes, difficulty and a brave mind, and not a bad mind either. Yeah, there's courage and a need to prove yourself. Hmm. Not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. I feel like a lot of these tarot card people online, they're like, this is the sorting hat in a way. I want you to feel better. I don't know why this is coming up. I want you to feel better. I want you to feel more in your capacity. I want you to feel at capacity. I want you to feel like you're at capacity. And I understand that things are difficult and that you're some of is this still a direct hit for someone here? No, this is okay now, so we can discard that. Okay, then I'm just failing a little bit to listen to my intuition on this one because I think it stopped here. So this is you're inquiring about someone else now, someone that you okay. Mm-hmm. This is fun. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting some of you guys are being attacked are suffering from grace, so which is the cosmic species, the grace. Uh, let's talk about the grace, shall we? They're here. They're in charge of a lot of tech. Mm, and they're here to really help us come into our authenticity, and they're here to challenge us. They do have a little bit of a bad rep. Same with the Mantis and the reps and the reptilians. And there's a need to protect ourselves. And I'm sensing that we have some grace here. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. Like they're everywhere. And they're very powerful. Like the gray volcanoes, I think it's called the gray volcanoes. it's like the most deadly volcano you could ever imagine, you know. And every time that you say great, it's like you're saying great, great. It's like a call for them to come in. Great, great. Or if you say great with sarcasm, and you go, ah, great. That's also another like call for them to come in. And it's like when you use the Lord's name in vain. It's like, oh, great. It's like you're using the Gray's name in vain. It's sort of like that kind of, you're making yourself into this like bull's eye. Um, I don't even know what bull's eye mean. I'm guessing that has to do with seeing red. You're inquiring about someone who's in their light, who is having issues with their, like, maybe they're older, but they're very, like, much a leader. They're a good leader, okay? But they're devastated about something, like they're not appreciating the things that they have in life. They're in this Queen of Swords energy, and they're reminiscing of the past. They're losing their footing in terms of this Ten of Cups in reverse, like which the family is, maybe the family dynamic is going to shit a little bit because of something. And again, this is like this. I'm sensing like this is some reminiscent energy. I'm sensing this Capricornial dad energy that's resisting transformation. So it's in time for you to protect yourself. You might be 36-year-old, and you might have a 26-year-old, 29-year-old gray energy as well. And is this? Yeah, it's okay. The Greys they do a lot of tech. They're front runners. They're forerunners. They're pioneers when it comes to tech. They're like the ones that are really, they're custodians. They're tech odians. They're tech custodians of this planet in a way. And yeah, some of them are just gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're very, physically gifted. They're yeah. This is a moment to just feel the information. Okay. I'm also hearing that this shouldn't be that difficult to talk about. Okay? Okay. We can move on. What's this gray energy? Yeah. Isolation, temperance, business adventures, looking at, this is not, no, this is starting something new, struggling with letting someone go. Is this another direct hit? This is for someone else, whoever you're thinking about. So they're struggling a little bit with lashing out, like their emotions are just everywhere. But they're accepting some kind of divine help and assistance, although they are rejecting the loss of relationships. And this might cause them to isolate and go into taking care of themselves and their addictions a little bit more, and taking that seriously, and looking, like being successful in looking at the world again in a new way. So, and also this talking about the grace and like the importance of protecting ourselves and being able to talk about these difficult things and overcoming our challenges. And maybe it has to do with overcoming our addictions when it comes to drinking. And someone is finally realizing that that there's actually a lot of hope coming after having connected with the angelic energies of everything that I represent here on this channel. Okay. So just remember to understand how protected you are and to hold that understanding that you're very protected and that you're going the right way. Okay. May all beings witnessing this channel be blessed with light. May all beings coming into my energy field be blessed with light. May all beings coming into this YouTube channel be protected by the benign seraphim collective of the highest beneficial light and energy available to us. Okay. So, and you can also consider working with the angel Iris and help the world let go of some stigma around these other cosmics, because there's a lot of cosmics that are coming out of the woodworks, and yeah, we need to protect ourselves and we need to overcome our challenges and become stronger and help people move through their shit by just simply showing up authentically and showing our discernment to be reverence. Like, people aren't supposed to fuck with us or you or each other for a long period of time. Like, I'm a Libra. I've been letting people mess with me for way too long, and it's to my it is in my it's to my in my benefit to my benefit to start standing up for myself and like making a little bit more space for this level of divinity in my life. So whoever comes into my life, I will create space for magic. And this has to do with living authentically and not compartmentalizing any relationships. Because like when you're on the phone with someone in the public sector or in a bank or whatever, and they tell you, don't share sensitive information with me, that's something that you should do with a doctor or someone else, not the front desk. And I'm like, well, I don't care if you're the front desk or if you're the center desk or if you're the doctor. I'm just going to do exactly and say exactly what's coming through me in any given situation to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. Why? Because that's authenticity. That's living authentically. That's the transparency that we're being ushered into in this ascension. That's what it means to take on the part of a guide, to actually just let the world show us how to connect the will to the mind with the volition and the practicalities and the all of this. So it's like making a good thing out of this incredible pressure, you know. Okay, I'm gonna leave you at that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was a big transition moment for me and for us. So, you know, just recognize the portal shift, recognize the authenticity with it, recognize the magic, and keep taking notes of the magic around you and appreciate it. When you hear your ears ringing, just go, thank you, you know, going into it. And please share this video with anyone that's relevant for it, and hit the like button and please comment if there's anything that you want to show appreciation for. If it's just like saying okay or yeah or I appreciate that, I would, you know, respond with grace. And yeah, and some of you don't even have to respond with technology. I can hear you. Okay, so again, thank you for being here. Have a blessed day and enjoy every minute, every second of every nanosecond of the day. Okay, bye. Mwah.